Hi, in this session we will discuss how to evaluate some certain polar double integrals. In the previous session we have already introduced the concept of polar double integrals. I have done two problems. Now we will do some more problems to elaborate and also affirm more concepts better. Okay, so we will do some problems. So you know how to write the polar region. We have studied some standard curves and also some standard integrals and everything. So let us try to do one problem now. Okay, so consider this problem now. So which is evaluate integral over r sine theta dA, where r is the region in the first quadrant, that is outside the circle r is equal to 2, and inside the cardioid r is equal to 2 into 1 plus cos theta. Okay, so we have already seen what do we mean by this circle r is equal to 2, and also you know the figures of some common cardioids. So you know the shape of that to write the limits. So before that, so we need to find integral over r sine theta dA. Now dA is actually dx dy, so when it is converted into polar form, it will become like r into dr into d theta. Okay, so dx dy will be changed to r into dr into d theta. Now you need to supply the limits of r here and also theta here. For that you need to draw this region roughly. So your circle r is equal to 2 is basically this circle, and your cardioid r is equal to a into 1 plus cos theta has this shape. Okay, so this shape. So just combining these two, the shape of your curve will actually be like this. So it will go like this, and it will have one end will come like this, another end will come like this. So the region, approximately you need the region in the first quadrant, that is outside the circle r. So outside the circle means the circle, outside the circle is this region, and inside the cardioid is actually this region. So your region will roughly be the shaded portion which I have already drawn to you. So you can see this here. I show the figure later, but I hope you understand how to draw this figure now. And you can see that what will be the limits of r here. So r is starting. If you draw a line segment from origin to the curve, okay, what will happen? You can see that if you draw a line segment from the origin to the curve, you can see that the line segment first intersect the region at the circle at the point r is equal to 2, right? And it goes on till the cardioid where r is 2 into 1 plus cos theta. So it is actually 2 into 1 plus cos theta. Similarly, your region, it is in the first quadrant, so your theta would be simply be 0 to pi by 2. So this is your region. So I hope you understand how to write the limits here. Okay, now I will show you the correct figure so that you will understand it better. So this is the figure here. So as we shown, this is the figure here. So we can see that this is nothing but integral over r sine theta into r into dr into d theta, where r is varying from 2 to 2 into 1 plus cos theta, and your theta is from 0 to pi by 2. Okay, now how will we evaluate it? It's very simple. So it is nothing but integral over 0 to pi by 2. It is basic evaluation, sine theta into r square by 2 in the limits 2 to 2 into 1 plus cos theta d theta. You can evaluate it later. So it is actually sine theta into basically 2 into 1 plus cos theta the whole square, right, minus 2 square by 2, which is actually 2, I think, right? 2, yeah, which is actually 2 into d theta. So integral 0 to pi by 2, it is actually 4 into 1 plus cos theta whole square by 2, so it is 2, so minus 4 square by 2. Okay, so r is equal to 2. So this is your integral. Now you have to evaluate this. It's very simple. If you multiply sine theta inside, you will get this as integral 0 to pi by 2, 2 into 1 plus cos theta the whole square into sine theta minus 2 sine theta d theta. And you can easily evaluate if you substitute 1 plus cos theta as some u, minus sine theta d theta will be du. So this will become so similarly, when theta is equal to 0, your u will also, when theta is equal to 0, your u will be 2, and when theta is equal to pi by 2, your u will be 1, right? So this will be integral 2 to 1, right? 2 into u square into minus du minus, this is actually integral to 0 to pi. That integral we have not done anything. 2 into 0 to pi by the sine theta d theta. So if you do this, what will you get? Answer will be simply will be simply 2u cube by 3. So basically 2u cube by 3 in the limits 1 to 2 minus 2 sin theta, integral sin theta is cos theta, so it is plus 2 cos theta in the limits 0 to pi by 2. So this is actually 8. So 16 by 3 minus 2 by 3. Then we have plus 2 cos pi by 2 is 0. Then plus 2 cos 0 plus 2. So this is actually 8 by 3. 8 by 3. Sorry, 14 by 3. So basically, so this will become here. This will become 14 by 3 plus 2, which is nothing but 20 by 3. So this is the value of the integral. So normal integration using substitution rules and everything. So I hope you understand how to supply, how to draw the diagram, how to supply the limits, and then evaluate this problem. Okay. So we will do one more problem related to that. So basic ideas, you should know some basic curves, only then you can understand this problem. Okay. So we can find the volume of the region bounded by the paraboloid. Z is equal to 9 minus x square minus y square below the unit circle in the xy plane. So we have to find the volume. So the formula of volume we have already studied is simply R into Z dA, where R is the region in the xy plane, A is the region in the xy plane. So you need to find the volume of the region. So this is actually, this will become integral over R into 9 minus x square minus y square into dA. Okay, now your region in this the region of the xy plane is basically the unit circle. The formula of unit circle is x square plus y square is equal to 1. So this problem will be greatly useful if you just convert this everything into polar coordinates. So if you convert this into polar coordinates, your x is actually equal to r cos theta, your y is equal to r sin theta. So let us see what happens. So this integral will become integral 9 minus r square into r dr d theta. Okay, so this is the volume of the solid region bounded by the parabola below the unit circle xy plane. So the unit circle, what is the variation of unit circle? So basically here r, so it's the volume of solid region, so this entire circle would be there. So your r is varying from 0 to 1 and your theta is varying from 0 to just 2 pi. So that's a straightforward calculation. Now you can evaluate this. What is it? It's simply 9r square by 2 minus r cube by 3 in the limits 0 to 1 d theta integral 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so you just evaluate the rest also. So it will be simply 9 by 2 minus 1 by 9 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Now we have 0 to 2 pi. Then you can evaluate d theta also. So straightforward calculation, please complete it. So I hope you understand. This problem has been made easier since there was x square plus y square and everything you converted into polar coordinates. So it is very much easier to compare this. This is the figure of the given problem. So it was integral simply z dA. So it became integral 9 minus x square minus y square into r dr d theta. So it became integral r cube 9 minus r square into r dr d theta. This is straightforward calculation. Here r varies from 0 to 1 and your theta varies from 0 to 2 pi. You can easily compute it. Okay, so please complete that problem. Okay, we will do one more problem. Using polar integration, find the area of the region R in the xy plane enclosed by the circle x square plus y square is equal to 4. Above the line y is equal to 1 and below the line y is equal to root 3x. Okay, so they have explicitly asked you to use polar integration in this problem. Okay, so we will be using polar integration now. Okay, so first of all you need to draw the region. So here it is x square plus y square is equal to 4. So it is actually a circle like this, and this is the circle. So a circle has radius 2 here, and you need to find the region is above the line. So y is equal to 1 is the line this. So this is the line y is equal to 1. So and similarly below the line y is equal to root 3x, y is equal to mx is a line passing through the origin, and is a line passing through the origin. So your line will be roughly, it will be like, so roughly it will be like this one, this figure here. So a line passing through the origin, so it will be moving like this. So the required region, now you can just verify what will be the region now. Required region, it will be above the line y, so it is inside the circle anyway. It is above this line y is equal to 1 and below that one. So I hope this is the region. So I hope it is clear, the region. So this is how we will do it. Okay, now we'll try to write down the limits now. So you need to find the area is actually integral over r dA. So when you convert it into polar coordinates, you need to find integral over r dr d theta. Okay, you need to find the variation of r as well as theta. Now how is r varying? So if you take a line through the origin and if you just draw it, where it will be intersecting in this region will this, if you magnify this region, first of all let me just magnify this region here. So this, if you draw a line through the origin, first of all it will touch this region. It is starting from y is equal to 1, right, and it is moving till the topmost portion. So your r is moving from, if you draw a straight line to the origin, your r first intersects the region at the point y is equal to 1, and then it moves on to the circle. Okay, so how will you write that? So your y is equal to 1, or y is equal to 1 means your r is actually equal to value of y is actually r sin theta. So r sin theta is equal to 1. So it is starting from r is equal to cosec theta. Okay, so it is starting from the line y is equal to 1. That means it is starting from the line r sin theta is equal to 1. So that means it is starting from r is equal to cosec theta, and it is moving till the circle. In the circle, the value of r is actually 2. So your area would be integral cosec theta to 2. Okay, r dr d theta. Similarly, you need the value of theta. Okay, so you need to theta. It is not actually 0 to pi by 2 because the entire quadrant is not there. So there also you need to know these points here. So let us write down the values here. What is the value of this point here? The value of this point here is, the y value is 1. So it's a point on the circle. Okay, so the value of x would be, if the y value is 1, the value of x would be x square plus y square is equal to 4. So x square is equal to 3. So x will be 3 root 3. So it is root 3 1. Okay, and similarly this point over here, the y value is root 3x. So the y value is root 3x. So what would be the x value? So x value would be x square plus 3x square is equal to 4. So that means 4x square is equal to 4, or x square is equal to 1, or x is equal to 1. So here this point will be 1 root 3. So your angle is varying from the points root 3 1 to 1 root 3. At root 3 1, the angle would be tan theta is equal to y by x. So tan theta would be 1 by root 3. At 1 by root 3, the angle would be tan theta would be equal to root 3 by 1. So it is root 3. So at the point A, the angle is tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. At the other point, the angle is tan theta is equal to root 3 at the point B. Okay, so when will the tan theta become 1 by root 3? So it is when theta is equal to 30 degree, right? So because sin 30 is 1 by 2 and cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So theta is equal to 30 degree, or you will write pi by 6. And similarly, when will you get tan theta is equal to root 3? When theta is equal to 60 degree, or when your theta is equal to pi by 3. So the variation of theta is simply from pi by 6 to pi by 3. Okay, now I hope you understand how you got the limits here. Now you just check it out. So what will be the thing here? So it will be, if you integrate this, integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 r square d theta in the limits cosec theta to 2. Okay, so it is actually integral pi by 6 to pi by 3. Okay, 4 minus cosec square theta d theta. Okay, now if you integrate this one, so if you integrate this one, you will get this as 4 theta minus the integral of cosec square theta is minus cosec square theta is cot theta. So 4 theta plus cot theta in some limits pi by 6 to pi by 3. Just substitute this. What will you get? This is actually 4 into pi by 3 minus pi by 6 plus cot pi by 3 minus cot pi by 6. Cot pi by 3 is 1 by root 3, and cot pi by 6 would be simply root 3. Just substitute and simplify, you will get the answer. Okay, so I hope you understand this problem also. The region is a bit complicated here, but here is the original region here. The region is a bit complicated here, but you can try it if you know the basic idea of the graph. Okay, so thank you all. We'll see you again in the next session.